David and Tamala Mann are backstage with us at Black Music Honors.
Y'all crazy.
Lyrically, rhyme-wise.
Okay.
This is the perfect year to have Sorry 2024. We're going to get Sorry 2024 in 2024.
Listen, man.
Johnny Gill's in the building.
Come on, brother.
AKA looking like Boss Hog tonight.
He's trying to pitch his records for Anthony Ramos.
Did that collaboration ever
never
happen?
got me to collab either, man. He
See?
said he'd do it.
We
But we got him on
Anthony
camera. I'll sue.
We sound crazy.
Hey, we're backstage at Black Music Honors, and we got the legendary, my family, my people.
Yeah.
Bam.
Emphasis on the legendary part.
The legendary.
Legendary.
The legendary.
David and Tamala Mann are backstage with us at Black Music Honors.
Y'all crazy.
I already had a track in it before we started.
Yes.
So we're already on 10 here.
We just enjoy people, man. We enjoy people.
We can tell you love what y'all do every day.
I love it.
Yeah, that shines through.
I love what I do, and I love this one right here.
I mean,
and I love him too.
Girl, you gonna make me use this couch? Oh, we not supposed to say this.
we are on camera now.
Yes, my
Yes,
bad.
yeah.
We're on camera now. Let's get going.
Oh boy.
What does it mean to be here at Black Music Honors, like celebrating our culture and where we've been and where we are now, where we're going?
You know, for so long we didn't have this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we seen other people being celebrated.
Yeah.
And so finally it's good to have something that celebrates us.
Yeah.
Yes.
For us.
Yeah.
By us.
Right.
To
For us, by
us.
us.
And so to finally have something like this, it's an honor.
It's
I don't
great.
think we realize, some of the young ones realize that this is not the norm. It didn't happen back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing to be here and to be able to have this platform and to even be seen. Because, you know, a lot of times we were being heard, but we wasn't being seen. So it's really an honor, and I count it a blessing.
What you mean?
To
It was a
still-
white dude singing our song? and
Yeah,
showing
yeah,
his face?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. Things was happening.
Yeah.
Things was
You know, but I'm really glad and happy for the opportunity, you know, especially from the gospel industry, for it to be shown here, and then to show all the different genres of music of us, by us, like you said. I'm just really happy to be here with you guys.
Oh man, that's great.
When are we getting new music from Tamala?
Yes.
You got new music coming right now.
We're waiting.
My new single is called Working For Me, and
Okay.
I'm going to be dropping this August.
Working for me.
The single is going to be actually June 7th.
That's real. Okay, that's like
like
Now.
next week or so.
Now.
Next
Yeah.
birthday weekend for me.
Now, you know, it's people
Okay.
I trust in the industry, like, that's gonna tell me the real.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, I send them some music, and like, no, don't play that one. So I send it to Phil, and I waited by the phone, and finally she got my phone and said, okay, I'm tired of waiting, calling. What do you think, Phil?
Yeah, the song is fire. For real.
Fire.
I literally, because I had to listen to it a few times.
Yeah.
And so I had to go in my music room. You know, I have a whole process.
Your
in the
music
house.
room,
Yeah.
Phil?
Yeah. Y'all been in there.
It's okay to have a music
No, I
room.
love it, but
But see how he threw it in.
Yeah.
Y'all
music
seen the music
room.
room.
Music
Let's-
room. I like it.
But I want to hear it, but the new single, it sounds incredible. I can't wait for everyone to hear it. It's
Yes.
fire.
I
But
got
it's
to
in-
catch y'all on the reunion tour.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
say I had a hallelujah good time.
You see what I'm saying?
Man, it was so good.
And we enjoyed being there too. It was
Yeah,
fun.
I could tell.
Yeah.
It was
We-
fun.
I could
We
tell.
forget some nights that we were on stage and like, people are watching us. So,
Yes.
we got to play to them.
And they was
we were having fun on stage.
cutting up.
Yeah.
These guys.
and it was a stadium, but it felt like church in there.
It did. It
Let me
did.
tell you something people don't know. That Kirk Franklin
That's
bothers
Kirk.
everybody.
Yeah,
He messed with everybody, but we got his behind one night. You know, he be wearing them old tight, cute blouses.
Not a
he
blouse.
fooled around and came on stage
With one that
snapped. And he had been bothering everybody. We wait till he was good into his little, he be doing that, and we unsnapped all of them.
And so all of
And
his.
he's standing there like this. Oh my
said,
God!
"Why would y'all do-"
do that? Why would you mess with us?
It's called
He
payback.
stood in the back like this the
called
whole
payback.
night.
Exactly.
It's called payback. So it's good to know y'all not above a little payback.
No, I'm not above petty.
I'm not above petty. You know what? I'm just gonna say I loved your duet album.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Those-
Us
them
Against the World.
Yes,
That was a
Thank
great record.
you.
It's just, you can tell when people truly have chemistry.
Yes.
Oh, that was,
I mean, of course, in person, but music chemistry too. Like,
Wow.
it's the way y'all. Not everyone can ad lib, and there's some people that need some help. Y'all showed the way.
thank
It
you.
was
And
really
you know, I
good.
got to show myself in a different light.
And that's what I loved about it.
And I even like vocally, the producer Von Hill that did it for me was a great experience. At first, I was afraid of it because coming from the gospel industry, I didn't know what was the
They were
people.
gonna
I
say.
wouldn't know what the people was gonna say. Honestly,
You know they were gonna be saying Tamala Man and
Trying to
went
do
Ira
R&B.
and B. She gone Ira and
But
B.
I realized that I was singing about the person that I love, that the Lord has blessed me with. We just celebrated 36 years of marriage.
36.
36 years without any separations
And
There we
loving
go.
and having a good time, and I'm still in love with this dude.
Amen to that.
And
That's
I
beautiful.
like him.
and loving it.
What's the key to that longevity?
I
She
think
beats me.
we're friends. Honestly, we're friends, and I think by our relationship starting as a friendship, and it's just built from that, and we've just grown together. Everything that we have, we built it together. I mean, we've earned it together. So it's really
And we keep finding ways to fall in love with each other.
yes.
We have to keep reminding that we fall in love with each other. We do this evaluation of our vows every year, and we just keep finding a way
That's awesome.
to fall in love with each other.
I love that.
That's
And
so
boy,
inspiring.
I'm sprung. When I tell you, the other night, true story, she's sitting, laying in the bed, and I couldn't feel her skin, so I just took all the cover off so I could feel her arm. Then I just went on to sleep. Yeah.
Just to know she was there.
Just to know she was right there.
My God.
That's sprung.
I
She
gotta-
knows sprung.
I gotta ask, will we ever see Cora and Mr. Brown ever on TV again? Because I mean,
Yeah, you know,
We
we
on
just
TV.
did season 6 of Assistant Living, so
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
there. Yeah.
So BET on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
And also
Well,
we
the
have
new season not
and
on
it's
there.
another new movie coming with
I can't wait.
With,
Oh.
and I tell you,
with
it's
Madea.
Really?
it's
I mean,
Madia's
tears.
destination wedding, and when I tell you guys, it is a hoo-ha funny mess.
Destination
I
wedding.
love that.
Yes.
Y'all literally are multimedia.
We try.
They really are.
Well,
We try.
we're just hanging in there trying to keep up with y'all young people. Trying to keep up with y'all.
We're learning from y'all, so it's a
Get
mutual
outta
exchange.
here.
It's a mutual exchange.
But as we wrap up, I've said it privately, but I want to say it publicly. I've had the pleasure working with the Mans on both their show at BET and TV1. We won the Image Award together.
Yes.
Congratulations.
He was responsible for the
Yes.
show.
But thank you.
Thank
I wanted
you.
to say that publicly here. But thank you. I love y'all. We're going to continue to work together.
Yes.
Yes.
And thank you, y'all. We Backstage Live, Black Music Honors, David Tamala Man. We sound crazy.
All right, we crazy.
Crazy. as can be.
Crazy.
We sound crazy.
We're backstage at Black Music Honors. We sound crazy with the one and only Ruben Studdard is in the building.
The honoree for the night.
yeah,
Honoring.
Honoree.
Honoring.
Yes, sir.
Honoring.
Yeah.
But you're going to be doing that good singing is what we're
Gotta
talking
sing
about.
the song tonight.
Gotta sing the song.
Gotta sing the
yeah,
song.
you're tributing Johnny Gill.
That's correct.
What does Johnny Gill mean to Ruben Studdard in your career?
You know, I was introduced to him. I'm sure you guys are all about the same, around the same age. Like, I'm 44.
Yep.
45.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We in there.
We in there.
And you know, I was introduced to him when I was young. Like I think when him and Stacey Louder saw singing like Perfect Combination. But you know, as a young urban youth, my real first introduction to him was when he joined New Edition.
Yeah.
The group in particular impacted my life because they were one of my very first concerts.
Oh, wow.
When I was about 5 or 6, my mama took me to the Fair Park Arena to see the Fat Boys,
Wow.
Run DMC,
Wow.
and New Edition. They were always the craziest combo of people on the ticket, but that's who I saw. And it impacted me in such a way that I said, I'm gonna do that when I grow up. And so for me, getting the opportunity to pay tribute to Johnny is really just a blessing. Like I've really had the opportunity over my career to sing for so many people that I admired as a young person.
Yeah.
And you know, this night is no different from that.
How many albums do you have out total?
8.
8?
I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like if you have 8 albums out, then you are allowed to speak on
Okay.
the state of R&B.
Okay.
So as a vocalist,
Okay.
American Idol winner,
Okay.
which means you got to really be able to sing.
Okay.
How do you feel we are in as R&B with singers, because especially male singers? What's your take of where we're at right now?
I think that music as a whole is going through a metamorphosis of sorts, you know, and especially urban music. And this is not different. It's just that we're experiencing it in our
lifetime.
time. You know what I mean? There was a time when, you know, people would, you know, much rather hear people play instruments than sing songs.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
and
true.
then, you know, as you move forward, you know, like when rap music became very popular in the early 80s, you know, people were saying, well, what's going to happen to the R&B singer? And then they, you know, of course, incorporated R&B into rap.
Everyone loves 90s R&B right now because of that.
You know what I mean? So I think that, you know, there will be, you know, a time when the singer becomes the most important part of the music industry. I think that everybody just gets their turn.
I like the positive
I
outlook.
like that.
I think it's really true. Like I think people just it's not the R&B male singer's turn right now. You know what I mean? Like it's you know the younger kids that are doing the things that's pleasing to, and these young kids will get old, and then they have to.
You will get old one day,
and then they'll have to come hear people like me sing. So you know, I appreciate the challenge of winning over, because I do the Ruben Sings Luther tour, right? And undoubtedly, every time I do this show, I'll have somebody at the meet and greet that's like was in the same way that I was drugged to a Luther Vandross concert by my mom. There's somebody that, because you know when I was a kid, I wasn't trying to listen to Luther. I was listening to Belle Biv DeVoe. You know what I mean? But you know, and there's somebody that like, man, I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna go look for your music now. And so you know, I think that people recognize when you know there's real music and they have an opportunity to hear it, they'll you know gravitate to it.
Yeah, man. How much did being from Alabama have an effect on your musical journey?
I think Alabama is a very interesting place. Because we have so many different things going on musically, right? Of course, there's church. You know what I mean? So that's like always your first musical influence. But for me, being a child that grew up after all the civil rights movements and all that stuff, like going to school in the 80s, like I got an opportunity to absorb all these different types of music from the kids that were going to school with me. So like I remember in kindergarten, like first grade, one of my friends was like a Van Halen fan. So like, you know, you just get, you know, you get
everything.
everything. And I really appreciate it, man. And our live music scene there, you know, even though it's not nationally known, we have a lot of great little small music venues where like hip hop is alive, country, rock and roll, like even like we have like a huge Caribbean community where they like, you know, do like reggae festivals and stuff. It's a great place to be, especially if you want to have a good music education.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that, you know, as I, you know, get older, I now understand how important it is to have great music teachers in schools. Like,
just to have music in schools, period. I mean, I think for all of us, it changes your life.
So this year marks 20 years since your debut, right?
Sorry, 2004.
I have a question about that, by the way. We'll come back to that.
all right.
And of course, we're 21 years removed from the Idol win.
Yes.
What is the one thing that you learned about yourself in just this entire trajectory of your life and your career since then?
The one thing that I know for certain that I am extremely blessed to have had the opportunity to be on such a platform. I have learned that there are a lot of things that I didn't know that I could endure. And I didn't know that a lot of things that I was learning, so I played football. I went to college on a football scholarship, even though I was a music ed major. But I learned that a lot of those having to push through uncomfortable situations translates in this business as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you oftentimes be put in positions where you have to sing more than you want to, or you have to do more concerts than is necessary. And I've been really blessed to learn that all the things that I learned as a young person helped me in the business that I'm in now.
I love that.
Okay, so here's my sorry 2004 question. As the songwriter in me, okay?
Okay.
All right, it's now 2024.
Okay.
Right? And lyrically, rhyme-wise.
Okay.
This is the perfect year to have Sorry 2024. We're going to
Okay.
get Sorry 2024 in 2024.
Listen, man, I have asked Damon, Harvey, and the rest of the underdogs to please, rewrite.
You know what I'm saying to you? You couldn't do it in 14,
Yeah.
but it works perfectly for the lyrics now.
And I don't want. And here's the thing, I would have done it myself.
Okay.
But I respect
Yeah.
my brother's art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would never want anybody to rewrite, even though I'm the person that's presenting the material. I know that it's just important to make sure you invite people into the process.
Of course.
Recreating their art.
Yeah.
Because I'm a part of the painting just as well as they
Yeah.
are, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna hit up Damon because I feel like we're halfway through the year. We need a Sorry 2024.
Hey, look, I just hit him the other week. Like, hey man, come on with it.
Well, at least I know we're on the same page here. Okay, that's all.
Hey.
It's official. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Well, as Claude mentioned earlier, you have, we talked about the albums, and you recently released an album, the way I remember it, with the Masterpiece record on there. What does it mean to still be putting out projects after this many years later?
I'm just thankful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've being a fan and also having now been in the music industry 21 years, you know what I mean? I know how quickly people's attention spans go, you know what I mean? And so to even have the opportunity to release new music, work with new producers, this project, I'd never worked with these guys other than, I think the only person I ever worked with on this project that did one song was Eric Dawkins. The rest of them,
We love Eric.
you know what I mean, it was all, new people that I'd never, so for me, it was a new experience, new people, and it's been great. People are really enjoying the music.
Is there another project in the near future?
Listen, man, I recorded a Christmas album like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just been sitting on it. And I'm like,
You ain't put it out yet?
I have no idea why we haven't put this album out. John Jackson. Let's do it, brother.
Because I feel like Christmas, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, my brother, who's also my MD, is an amazing producer. And we have like several songs that we just been sitting on for whatever reason. So that's, hopefully we'll have that out.
Christmas
this
album
year.
would be good.
Yeah, that would be great.
I would love to hear that.
You know what album I feel like of yours that people don't talk about enough is the gospel album you did.
Huh.
When you shout to the Lord.
Come on, Warren.
Yeah, that whole album.
Yeah.
And for you to have been coming off of Idol, the Soulful Project, and to come out with a gospel album at that point in your career, which is like
bold.
Well,
super bold.
I kind of, I promised God.
Yeah.
I will always tell people that he was the reason why I was in the position that I was in. You know what I mean? I grew up in the church. I was in a ton of gospel groups. All of my idols are gospel singers. I mean, and, I remember, this is a funny story. My group was performing at GMWA. I was in a group I was in a gospel group like Commission.
Yeah.
So we were getting ready to open for, I think, some local choir or something. And they gave us the compilation disc to Mary Mary, like their first songs, like Shackles and all that. And I said to my group members, I said, man, I don't know who this Baby Dub dude is, but I'm going to work with him one day.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, whatever. I said, all right, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna work with this dude one day. And as sure as my name is Ruben, like I became friends with Warren straight away, and
Warren's the real deal.
Yeah, and I told him, like, I really want to do a gospel album as opposed to doing a Christmas album, because that's what the deal required. The deal was like, you give us these albums, and I asked him, like, is it okay instead of doing Christmas album, I do a
a
gospel
gospel
album.
album, yeah.
It's the same
Yep.
deal structure. Like
So
it's just
it's just the baby Jesus
Yeah,
this time.
yeah.
Is it baby Jesus or the grown
Right,
Jesus?
right.
Which
But
one
it-
you want?
But it really turned into, I think, for the record company, more than they expected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because in their
yeah.
mind, they're like, oh, yeah, whatever, like we're trying to get you off this Idol deal. Like, come
Right,
on,
right.
do as many records as you want. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I'm like, and it turned into a whole
yeah,
thing.
into a
you
whole
know what I
thing.
mean?
Well, listen, we're not gonna keep because you gotta do that good singing.
Right.
All But as you leave, I want to ask you because you said gospel is your biggest influence.
Mm-hmm.
Almost rapid fire. Who are your top 4 biggest gospel influences?
Fred Hammond,
Mm-hmm.
John P. Key,
Yeah.
Marvin L. Winans,
Okay.
Not mad.
and I got to give a shout to Kim Burrell.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And this is later on in life. I was in a group called Jamel Strong and Message, and we would like open for, sing background for like people, and she was one of the people we sang.
Wow. You got
and
to
she-
actually
and
spend
She was
time.
so like professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd never met anybody
Who was
in
that?
music like that before. Like
Yeah.
that was like that precise. Like no, that note, that E or whatever
Yeah,
is
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Tenors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tenors.
We're like, okay, well, let's fix it. But yeah, so
That's a heavy duty list right
Heavy
there.
list.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruben Studdard.
Thank
We're
y'all.
still live backstage at
Yes,
the Black
we
Music
are.
Honors. More to come. Stay tuned. We sound crazy.
We sound crazy.
We're still live backstage at Black Music Honors. We sound crazy. We got the one and only, the legend and honoree.
Yes.
Johnny Gill's in the building.
Come on, brother.
AKA looking like Boss Hog tonight.
Now you looking clean, bro. You're looking clean.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Man,
So,
thank
Johnny,
you.
as an honoree, what are you looking forward to tonight?
You know I'm a musician.
Yes, sir.
So, all the speeches is great, but I can't wait to see the talent.
You
get
see what I'm
out
saying?
there.
Yeah.
And when you're a musician, it's like I just appreciate talent.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but I was told it's just full of talent. So I'm looking forward to just watching and seeing all the talent.
Well,
Yeah,
they have
man.
some big shoes to fill because you are a master performer with a crazy catalog. And this is deserved, by the way. You
Wow,
deserve
thank you.
many
Thank you.
of these, but I'm happy that we, and by me, I mean our skin folk and kin folk,
yeah.
are celebrating you.
Well, it's truly a blessing and an honor. I was just saying earlier that, it's amazing 40 years of doing this. I don't get honored that often. And I used to feel like sometimes you think about it and you go, am I not doing enough? Because it's not so much of I'm working for the awards, but I think we all work hard and want our work to
Absolutely.
be acknowledged.
Absolutely.
And especially by our peers.
Absolutely.
So you start to think like, okay, you feel sometimes like you're being overlooked or not being appreciated to some degree. But I began to understand as I've gotten older after 40 years of doing this, that all our journeys are all different. And when God has a plan for you, it's not for me to plan or figure out how to compare my life and my journey to someone else's.
Yeah, man.
But when I'm looking at what's going on here tonight after 40 years, it's just a reminder and a confirmation from God that's letting me know that, hey, stay the course.
Stay the
I got
course.
the rest.
Stay the course.
So I'm grateful to everyone tonight.
You deserve.
Yeah.
As someone who has been in this business for 40 years, what does something like Black Music Honors mean to you?
It's so important that we identify and know our culture. And it is important for those that don't understand that we all being here, what's most important in life here is to understand and have and create an identity in order to know who you are and where you come from. And so when you're looking at these type of celebrations, it is important because it truly acknowledges and makes us all understand and become even more heightened and aware of our culture. So it's every time you see these type of celebrations, man, it means a lot. It means a lot, and it's important.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be asking you on tonight this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. What's next? Because there's always something. You always got something boiling.
Ooh
Is it
wee!
new music?
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I'm gonna expose y'all. You know we already talked because I'm coming to Nashville because y'all gotta get started.
We told you.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Whenever you're ready, come through.
Yeah, we ready.
No amnesia going on right now.
I'm like, Johnny, who?
I'm just turning 58, but I know I haven't forgotten what we said a half hour ago.
we will see you in Nashville
will
when
see
you're
you
ready.
in
You know, we have a history.
I am
so.
on. Yes, we have a history, and I often say, if it ain't broke, why fix
Why
it?
fix
So
it?
I'm looking forward to coming.
Okay,
to
so new
Nashville.
music.
New music, yeah,
And lots of,
Yes.
of course, lots
And
of shows.
Lots of shows, and a shout out to my NE family because we're in getting ready to start back up our
Vegas,
residency
yeah, the
in
residency.
Vegas, and that's been fun. I mean, at 40 years later, to just know that feel having fun and enjoying
Yeah.
every moment is just you can't even put it into words.
Yeah.
That we would still be here
Still
40
doing
years
it.
Yeah,
later,
man.
having fun.
Yeah.
with it.
I love that.
And doing it at the highest level, too. At the highest level.
Yeah, that's what they say. I only notice that when I see the check.
Live from Backstage with Johnny Gill, the Black Music Honors. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Andy.
congratulations.
Hey.
Enjoy
Thank you,
tonight.
guys.
Enjoy tonight.
Yeah,
Enjoy
enjoy.
tonight. Enjoy tonight.
We sound crazy.
Live from Backstage at the Black Music Honors, We Sound Crazy. The co-host of this amazing
You feel
evening,
me?
Dierre Davis, is in the building.
Hey,
Good to be black. Black at it.
Black at it again.
No boombox this year. He didn't bring his boombox.
Right.
It's not a
Actually,
boom box.
It was,
I got
it was
a
a
boom
speaker,
box.
but it was a speaker though.
Oh, what is happening? I'm trying to get Anthony Hamilton on the song about
Sing it then. He better pitch.
This is real life.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
speaker
He was
with
trying
a
to pitch his
speaker.
records for Anthony Hamilton.
Anthony Hamilton was here.
You
Yeah.
got
Did that collaboration
And he
ever
never
happen?
got me to collab either, man. He
See?
said he'd do it.
We
But
gotta
we
call
got him on
Anthony
camera. I'll sue.
Lawyers.
Get that collab one way
Where
or
are ya?
another, Anthony.
D-Ray, what brings you back to Black Music Honors to host this amazing event every year?
Man, I ain't had no other jobs, brother. What you talking about? I thought even after the first year, because I liked the mixture. It felt like a mixtape of how I grew up.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't have to put together a playlist for that day, and it was live.
Wow.
As a kid, I don't think I went to a concert. I can't think of even accidentally being given. I went to the drive-in theater. Now we didn't go there. We hopped the fence to watch stuff. You know what I mean? So to be able to see somebody live and in front of you at that moment and not have, you know what I mean? That's crazy, man. To be hosting and bringing them up there too.
Yeah.
Especially days like today when it's like Next. I mean, I toured with them.
Wow.
We did the Chitlin circuit together. Me and Next. You know, it was just honey love. You know what I'm saying? I think it was butter love.
Butter love, butter love,
Just
butter
Yeah, I'm sorry I said the other one. Yeah.
I told you
Butter
this.
love. But it was that same vibe. Even then, around
Yeah.
that vibe, because that's what it was. But we did Iowa together in Peoria, and I think man, just little places like that. So to see them here, you know what I mean, is
Full
big.
circle, got it.
Yeah, man. And they always say never meet your heroes. People love to say that, but I don't really believe in that so much because when you meet somebody and the part of life they're in at that moment, of course they're gonna be different people. You know what I mean? They were a hero when you saw them, so you still see them, view them in that light. So that's why I can still enjoy the concerts. I don't go nowhere and see somebody and be like, oh, they treated me this way one time, but they didn't seem like Eminem said. I'm in the bathroom where I'm supposed to sign an autograph, you know? So I like that I get to see them and see them in their performance stage where you're supposed to see them, rather than trying to make them into who you want them to be outside of the stage.
That's a good perspective because a lot of people take it personal when they feel like they don't get that response from their favorites.
Yeah, man. I get it all the time. You don't see me, or people walk up and say, you gonna act like that? I didn't even see you standing there. Like, what are you talking about? You can't speak? We don't know each other. Or people say, I love to do this. People say, nice to meet you. They're like, oh, D-Ray, nice to meet you. I always ask for their name because they'll tell me, and I'm like, now we've met. Because otherwise, you're just seeing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Where's the most awkward place that someone has come up to you?
Always the
like?
bathroom.
The bathroom.
The bathroom's always odd. Somebody, you gotta be like, hello. But for my case, it's been kind of, and the cheese gets to me, so it doesn't matter where I'm sitting.
I just can't imagine.
I've had people knock on the stall though.
I can't imagine just rolling up on someone in the bathroom like, yo.
Had a kid knock on the stall one time.
That's
I know how to
intense.
treat it. I was like, where's your dad?
right. Where are the parents?
Dierre, when's the new album coming?
Right.
Man. We live in this world where everybody say what they're gonna do when they're gonna do it. My thing is the time thing. I'm very deep. As much as people don't know what I've done in music or what I do in music, for the most part, I still want to be as good as I am in that as I am in comedy. I'm confident in comedy. I know when I have a great show. I know when I'm at 90%, I want to treat it like the sport it is and really be in it, because people who get in it give their lives to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I'm not saying I want to give all that. Like I ain't, you know what I mean? But I do want to deliver a product so dope that people actually can see the artistry rather than just, he just trying to do something.
Yeah. Everything moves so fast now too.
Yeah.
I was curious to know, just because we're in this world now where everyone is a critique to the minute detail, especially with comedians. How do you deal with being comfortable sharing and telling crazy stories and being funny and not worrying about
what the backlash will be?
Right, the backlash.
Well, I mean, how could you do that at anything? Any energy you put out, regardless of the fact of what it is, you have to deal with the repercussions of that, or deal with let's stop calling repercussions, let's, instead of consequences, deal with whatever that ripple effect would be. Regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
And I try to say this to everybody, from my daughters to everybody else. If you go out, and I'm not saying don't wear what you want to wear, don't do what you want to do, don't talk how you want to talk.
Yeah.
But if you're outside as a man and I'm on a block and I'm being loud, some dudes might pull up on me.
Yeah.
So if I don't want that
energy.
And should I be able to stand on the block and talk crazy?
Yes.
Should I be able to yell out what I want? Yeah.
Yes.
But what is the ripple effect in real life time?
Yeah.
So that's how I think I look at comedy, like what would be my ripple effect in real life time? Like a lot of jokes I told, like people are like, why Eddie Murphy don't curse no more? Eddie Murphy, you got grandkids at home.
Yeah.
So we like, let me make some stuff that makes sense. Because as you get older, why Michael Jordan ain't dunking from the free throw line no more?
And also for his own personal ripple effect, like you said.
Ripple effect.
Yeah.
You see it
That's
coming
really
back
good.
when you see certain instances. Nor do I, can I curse on him?
Yeah.
Nor do I shit on people, like the Sexy Reds of the world. You can talk as you want, but we popped some shit when I came up. We had some nasty ass raps.
We
You know
did.
what I'm saying? We had
100%.
some nasty rap. I was in this I remember being in the bathroom sneaking, listening to Doggy Styles album, Snoop the Dog Pound.
Yeah.
That album?
Yeah.
You put that in now and you feel like, oh man, I might be getting in trouble for this.
Yo, Akinelli back in the day. I used to sneak in to play Akinelli. You could wait to get in the car with your friend. Who got the car on Saturday night? We out and about. That's what I'm saying.
Well, all right.
So
They're giving me signs right now. They want us to keep going. So
You
let's
know what I'm saying? They want us to keep going.
start rapping.
Well, the thing is, you're the host, so they need you to be
I
there at
need
the
me
top
to
of the
go.
show.
All right.
Live from Backstage with Dierre Davis, We Sound Crazy, Black Music Honors.
We sound crazy.
We are live, still backstage at Black Music Honors. We Sound Crazy. Guess who's with us? This is one of this.
man.
I brought it with me. I brought it with me.
I'm so jealous because I left mine at the crib.
Ladies and gentlemen, honoree Patrice Rushen is in the building. The legend.
The legend. It's an honor to meet you and to have you on this couch.
Thank you so much for having me.
We talk about you and your music and your influence a lot on our podcast. We're based in Nashville, Tennessee. We film in Atlanta. But there is just something about the music you make that is timeless and it still sounds as fresh as it did before, but it just keeps on inspiring. So an honor like this, I know it must mean a lot, but how do you feel as an honoree tonight of Black Music Honors?
Oh, it's nuts.
It's nuts? It's crazy. It's nuts.
It's crazy because, you do what you do and you hope that people are paying attention and listening.
Yeah.
But we're having fun. We were learning at the same time how to just be ourselves and be about the music and be about excellence.
Yeah.
Be about
Because I'm
excellence.
from the generation where our parents were like, don't mess this up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to do what we need to do for you. And if you have the opportunities to do some things, find your passion, be great at it, and go do it and inspire the next. So that was kind of like our just way of being. And the music gave me a lane, and I've stayed on it.
And that bar is high.
Super high.
That bar is high. That vinyl over there.
Listen,
That vinyl
straight from
over
the
there.
heart.
Straight from the heart, man.
Yeah.
Classic.
I got a story about this. You have time
Yes,
to
please
listen?
tell.
Please
Okay,
tell.
so watch this. So this is the album that has number 1 on it, Remind Me, Forget Me Nots, blah, blah, blah. We thought that Forget Me Nots would be a great first single after we did our homework. We recorded it, took it out to some clubs, and played it between like Michael Jackson and somebody. And then watched the dance floor. If it cleared, then you say, okay, don't have anything. But if people stayed, then you felt like you had something. And people stayed. So we said, this should be the first single out on this one. We took it to the record company and they said, we don't like it.
Wow.
Forget Me Nots?
We don't hear it. We hear nothing on this album at all.
Not nothing.
That we can really do.
On the whole album?
On the whole album. So we were devastated at the moment, but not outdone because by that time, that was not my first effort.
Yeah.
So by that time, I had also learned a little more about the music business side. And that sometimes you had to make the effort on your own to invest in things that you felt good about. And in order to get it to radio, particularly for us, it was about getting it to black radio. And once we were able to do that, the people took care of it.
Yeah.
But we had to get it there.
Yeah.
That's
So we
good advice
invested
for new
in
artists.
it. Exactly.
That's good advice for
You
new
had to
artists.
invest in
So we
your-
invested in it and got it out there, and then the people loved it, and it took off.
The
and we
rest is
never looked
history.
back.
I love
That's
that.
right.
I want to know from Patrice Rushen, what's Patrice Rushen's favorite song?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have a favorite?
I don't. Each one, I think, each one fosters a different memory of
Yeah.
the writing of it or the playing of it. Because we used to play in the studio all the same time.
Yeah.
You know, now we're just 1 and 2 of it at a time. But back then, you had the camaraderie of all the other musicians.
Yeah.
And it was always a fun time. It was a great time.
I love that.
So each one has something special for me. And especially the ones where I ended up playing drums or bass or something like that where I wasn't on
Multi-instrumentalist, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't sleep.
You have such a storied career. I mean, you not only are you an artist where you've made albums, amazing albums, but you've been music director for the Grammys and for tours and just done so much in your career. Which do you prefer, being an artist or being behind the scenes and coming up with these amazing?
That's a great question. I don't think I could do one without the other. Each one enhances the other one. I think because I've had the opportunity to explore what it is to be a performing artist and recording artist, it makes me a better music director because I can help to protect the performances of those who I am involved in helping to put the music together for their presentations. And because I've learned the skill set that makes me a music director, I can bring all of that to the table when putting together a great show. So I think I don't think there's one that I could do without the other one.
They're making us wrap up, and I hate that because. But this is an important night, and you have to be able to get in that seat and soak up all the love you're about to get. But I want to know, this is on camera. Well, personal. We want to have as long a sit down as we can have with you.
Yes.
Okay.
We're based in Nashville, but we'll go wherever we gotta go. We want to sit down and talk to you and dig through the crates, talk about all. We want to get music-y.
Yes.
Yeah.
Music-y.
Music-y,
All right,
if
all right,
you
all
don't
right.
mind.
Sheila
don't
Eldridge,
mind.
our
Yeah,
Mocha
Yeah.
partner, is going to make the connection.
We'll make
We
the
have that
connection.
contact,
But we
so
would
we can
love
do
to
that.
just
Yes.
I
give
would
you your
love to.
flowers and talk about the music.
Sounds good.
I would love it.
But tonight, you're about to get all the love, and it's so overdue. Y'all agree, right?
Absolutely.
Just making sure we're on the same
Yes.
page here.
I got vinyl with me. Come on now.
Mine at the house. I got mine too. Man.
We've been learning our lesson this year, and our conversations is to celebrate your wins. So the only thing I want to say is thank you for the music and for the inspiration, and enjoy and celebrate the win tonight
Well, I thank you
because
guys
it's
so
so
much.
well deserved.
Yeah,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Backstage,
Appreciate
Black
it.
Music Honors with the legend, Patrice Rushen. We Sound Crazy.
We sound crazy.
We Sound Crazy, your official backstage pass to all things music and culture, and we're holding true to that right now because we're backstage at Black Music Honors with R&B rising star,
Yes, sir.
Jay Brown.
Hey.
What's good?
What's up with the fellas? How y'all doing? I'm feeling good.
Now listen, we talk to legends, but we like to talk to who's next.
Yeah.
My
right?
guy.
They wouldn't ask you to be here if there wasn't some strong belief that Jay Brown got a lot going on,
yeah.
right?
For sure.
Kind of greedy on the radio. You stay on the radio.
Absolutely.
Literally
Great on the
dominating.
radio,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah, by the grace
Greedy.
of God, man, good team. You know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful
You're
to be
doing
here,
really well.
especially amongst people like y'all. So it's a blessing.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to everything, man. You know, I was looking forward to being interviewed by you guys. You know, I think it's not about me; it's about all of us. You know, and to see our own people in an atmosphere as such, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
So this is what I love, just seeing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
So hopefully one day you'll be on the other side, being
receiving
honored,
end.
right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So I'm curious to know who are some of your influences? Who makes up Jay Brown's artistry?
Oh man, New Edition, Tank, Joe, Bobby Brown. It's an endless list. Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
The greats.
The greats.
Yeah, to sum it up, the greats.
The
Yeah.
heavy hitters,
The
right?
heavy hitters. Yeah.
You tributing one of the greats tonight. You
I am.
tributing
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
Gill.
Johnny Gill. You know, that's a blessing because 2 years ago I'm walking the red carpet. Well, I walked the red carpet here for maybe 2 years in a row. But to be invited to perform,
Yeah.
Johnny Gill, like,
Yeah.
can't tell me God isn't good. You know?
He's the best.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Johnny Gill song?
My.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that's like a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah.
but when you listen to it, you hear, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's one of them ones where as soon as it starts, you're like, okay, this is just that one.
It's that one,
right?
bro. It's that one.
We have a little bit in common because you were just on tour with our girls, the Shindellas.
Yep, the phenomenal Shindellas.
With October London.
Yep.
And I saw the show in 2 cities. Yeah, 2 cities.
Yeah.
Crazy show of like basically R&B's next, right?
Yep.
October's coming, the Shindellas coming. You're killing it.
Thanks, bro.
And you're touring a lot. What's coming next?
What's coming next? I'm going over to London, Manchester. Like I'm doing a tour over there. Then I'm doing a tour in Australia. And I'm also doing...
You going to Australia?
Yeah, I'm doing a tour in Africa as well.
What?
Wow.
You get
Mr. International.
Mr. International.
Well, we working it out, man. I'm gonna just tell you, when you surround yourself with the right people and you keep a clean nose, so to speak, make sure you treat people the right way.
Yeah.
Because people remember you never know who you coming in contact
That's
with.
right.
I say always carry yourself the right way. And so for me, there's nothing fake about it. Like when I see good people such as y'all, I always show love. This is my first time meeting y'all, but I know y'all solid folks considering who y'all rolling with.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, just do people the right way, man.
Do people the right way,
and focus on your craft. And it's just a blessing, man, to do what I love to do. So my new single, If You Could See You, is out right now, number 13 on the charts.
I love that.
Shindella's doing their thing.
Yeah,
as
man.
always. Download their music. That's fans.
It's a family affair here.
It's
you
a
know what I'm
family
saying?
affair. You got to come out to Nashville.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, man.
We've been trying to make this happen for a long time.
For a long time. Like, at this point, all I want to work with is y'all. So
it's on record.
It's on record.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, it's no secret. So
When you come to Nashville, we will definitely do songs, but then we'll do a more in-depth We Sound Crazy
Oh, man,
because I
that'd be
feel
nuts.
like the new class, people need to know who you are, not just the
Yeah,
radio,
man.
but know what's ticking behind the.
Yeah. Yep, because they can hear the music, but some people just don't know what I look like.
That's
So,
right. Or what your opinions are.
Yep, and they need to hear it.
And they need to hear it.
Yeah,
They need to hear it.
yep. Y'all make it easy, man. Y'all make it easy. You know how some people interview, they make you kind of uncomfortable?
Yeah.
But since day one, y'all been solid and
Thank
just
you, man.
completely humble guys, in my opinion. So
No, I mean, it's people first.
come on.
People first.
Preach, Doc.
Yeah, people first. And you'll get to know these guys more as well.
I'm excited to meet you.
Timon and Phil are-
Y'all brothers?
Cap Alpha Side
Fraternity
Brothers.
brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, Cap, I'm an alpha. So
There goes the
it's all
interview.
good. I
don't know if
Feels like
Shout
we're
out
not
to
gonna
the-
play.
shout out
This
to
not
the
gonna get
Alpha.
aired.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
everybody,
everybody.
man. We love them all. We love them all. Yep.
Okay, so I know you got to get ready to go on stage and blaze. We can't give too much away, but I know what I do know. I've heard that there's some energy coming from you on the stage tonight.
There's
so.
some energy. I am the first to come out.
Okay. All right.
So y'all like fam. So y'all just give me some good energy.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
I-
yeah.
If you hear people screaming crazy,
Please.
it might.
It's going to be We Sound
Maybe
Crazy.
we sound crazy.
Because I need, it's just me. I ain't got no backup. I got
It's
some
just
dancers.
you holding it down.
Just me. Well,
Yeah, I know.
just me. Just like
Yeah.
on tour.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy to be here.
I'm happy to see the rise and
Thank you, bro.
keep the hard work, keep the good attitude.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Keep that good music coming.
Keep that good
Yeah,
music
man.
coming.
That consistency is key.
Yeah.
for
That
sure.
consistency is key, and we'll catch you in Nashville.
Man, we got to.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go get them warm ups up and,
Come
and
on.
get going. But
Thanks.
Jay Brown, right here, backstage, We Sound Crazy. I told you we bringing everybody out.
Oh yeah, y'all know what it is.
We sound crazy.
We Sound Crazy, your official backstage pass to all things music and culture, live from the Black Music Honors with Black Odyssey.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me.
What's the hat?
Come on, man. I had to put it on.
The fashions.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ready for an amazing? I mean, this is a special night. How y'all feeling about Black Music Honors being a part of this? Spill the beans.
I just can't even explain how blessed I feel to be here. I was saying over there that we're probably the newest group here. So to be a part of the wave of carrying, Black music forward and letting people know that we can't be stuck to one genre.
Amen to that.
It's just it's an immense blessing to even
Amen
be
to
here.
that.
Yeah.
You all are tributing Bootsy Collins tonight.
Yeah.
The one.
The one and only.
On the one.
What does he mean to Black Odyssey? Because I've heard y'all's projects.
Right.
And I mean, you said not sticking to one genre. I mean, you all bend the genres more than probably anybody today. But what does he mean to you all?
When Alejandro and I first met and kind of started conceptualizing this project, I came from that whole George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic, Bootsy Collins vibe.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated the funk and soul of it. But when I met him, he really, brought things to me that I had never listened to in music, which was kind of the rock stuff. So when I started listening to it and I heard those nuances in it, and I realized that it had been there the entire time, I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, no one is bringing this eclectic, genre bending music to the forefront today.
Yeah.
It's always like, yo, you got to be R&B or you got to be hip hop,
yep.
or or the white artists are in the rock space. So let them be in that space.
Yeah.
It's segregated. Let's keep it real. It's segregated.
No, yeah, facts. You know, and for me, it's like, well, nah, we're gonna be a part of the people that go against the grain, and we're gonna put rock, funk, hip hop, soul, all in one project, and we're gonna force people to accept that.
Who's the top influences for your band?
I mean, it varies. Definitely, like for the earlier stuff, D'Angelo.
Yeah, Frank Ocean. Obviously, Funkadelic.
Yeah, Funkadelic was a huge one. The reason we say Funkadelic is because they did do funk, but it was also like if you saw them live back in the 70s, 80s, it was rock.
Yeah, it was.
So to answer your question, I mean, I think there's definitely levels of it that's difficult because, in this industry, no matter what black artists do, they either call it hip hop or R&B, you know? So even in this time when we're like releasing, like we just dropped our single with Wiz Khalifa that is, quite literally a punk rock song almost. And, at DSPs, they're like, well, we don't know where to put this.
Where to put it.
Yeah. So I think, there's growing pains within that, but it's all about like staying on that path and letting them know we're here to stay. We're going to do what we want to do.
For people, you just referred to the new single, Triple X. For people that are wanting to get into Black Odyssey and hear that single before they even get to it, what can they expect from that single and just any upcoming projects that you all might have?
I mean, to me, like Black Odyssey, like we're just trying to make cinema, within music. So
Very
like
visual.
it's a very story driven kind of thing. So you just have to be invested in the world.
Yeah. I think that's true, and also just expect to like let the music move you. Like I think that, like I said so many times, like we're not gonna be glued to hip hop. Like it's a punk beat. It lives in the pop world, but like I'm rapping over it and I'm singing over it. Wiz is rapping over it, and that's what we do. Black people, we just do stuff, and it always sounds good.
I love that you're pushing the boundaries. I mean, as music executives and musicians, we sit in some of the rooms where we're able to encourage people to think outside of just the typical genres. There's a renaissance happening here with people talking about different kinds of people in different spaces. Obviously, it's happening in country right now. We're based in Nashville. But I just encourage y'all to keep doing that because some of the greatest artists can't be put in a box.
Thank you so much.
Couldn't put Prince in a box.
Could never.
And there's many. Couldn't put lots of the funk artists in a box until it was really, really big, and they had to kind of reckon with it. So I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all to hit the stage and show them who y'all are. But I'm excited for the music to come.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely want to encourage people to check them out. They have some dope
check out the
projects.
music.
Black Odyssey, Backstage live at the Black Music Honors. We sound crazy.
We sound crazy.
We sound crazy.
We sound crazy. Your official Backstage pass to all things music and culture. We're still here at the Black Music Honors with our family. After 7 is in the building.
Hey, the icons.
A few niggas up here too, by the way. Just a few more. A couple more. You know what I mean? Hey.
We got an alpha.
Don't leave some of us out. Not all of us. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be down.
Yeah.
But it's an honor. It's an honor to have y'all here. It's an honor to be talking to y'all at Black Music Honors.
Thank you.
So there's a lot happening here today, as you can see.
Absolutely.
How do y'all feel about being at Black Music Honors this year?
Man, it's exciting. I mean, this is a major production all the way around, and so it's a beautiful thing to see how they're bringing all this together for us, for our music, and recognizing the contributions that we've all made various times in our careers. Some people brand new, some folks been around for forever, and just grateful to be here and be able to participate.
There's a lot of music happening here tonight. Is there anyone y'all are excited to see, or?
Oh, I'm a fan of Next. I want to see what they do when they do their medley of their own music. It's going to be fantastic. The facility, everything is great. The stage is beautiful. It's going to be a wonderful time.
It's going to be good music.
Oh,
you all are tributing Johnny Gill.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I mean, career, 40 years. I mean, he has a catalog in so many different ways with the group and solo.
You're right.
What does Johnny Gill mean to each of you? I know you all go way back. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Man, when I think about Johnny, I just think about a guy who was really just born to sing.
Yeah.
Let me take you back. Stacey Lattisaw.
Yeah.
Who is this grown man singing with this little girl? That's what I thought, because he had such a mature sound, even as a young man. And he has done nothing but just grow and blossom. And when I think the time came that New Edition was looking for a new guy, when I heard Johnny Gill was
on a perfect day.
Can
you stand the rain?
Who gonna step up before Johnny to fill in that slot? He created a slot that was not there.
Right.
And when they say from boys to men, that's what he did for New Edition.
He sure did.
So he's had a huge imprint in so many ways and a lot of various ways in his career.
Yeah.
And he hasn't stopped. So
he hasn't stopped.
Yeah. So when they ask us to participate and to sing our favorite song, My, hey,
Be one.
My
song.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. His flagship. I mean, we're honored to be here, and we're looking forward to showing him a lot of love this evening. Absolutely.
I want to get After 7 back on the show,
please,
for a longer conversation.
Yeah,
There's so much to unpack
in Nashville.
History in Nashville.
One hell of a catalog.
Easy.
Make it happen.
So many hits, but so much legacy right here on this couch.
Y'all got any babies? Did we help y'all without any babies? Just asking.
Yeah.
All right. Lot to unpack. Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, and man, but this is exciting. I can't wait to see y'all perform
I'm excited.
today.
I'm
Johnny
excited.
Gill, congratulations again.
Absolutely.
Live from Backstage with After 7. We Sound Crazy. Black Music Honors. Let's go.
Boom.
Peace.
We sound crazy.
What's up, y'all? We're backstage at Black Music Honors. This is We Sound Crazy, your official backstage pass to all things music and culture. And we are here with so much damn beauty and talent and just everything.
Yeah,
the queens,
such an iconic
the
moment
queens,
right now.
the queens of R&B.
Thank you.
All of them are here. Look at this. Thank you. Thank y'all for sitting on the couch, on the chairs, on the whole set. Whole set.
Well, some of the queens are missing. They're on a very much needed vacation.
Is that where Miss Coco's at right now?
Coco's on vacation.
Keisha's in LA with her family.
Candy
So we're
and
missing
Tiny.
like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah. 4 or 5.
Yeah. Well, Phil can fill in with the vocals if you need him.
The King of R&B.
The King of R&B. How does it feel to be going out? Well, some of y'all y'all all toured together in some capacity throughout the
We've
years.
done shows together. We've toured
but
together.
this is next level.
Yes.
This is the best part because
It's the best part.
it's like
Best
a
level.
great big slumber party on the road.
Yeah,
We're
it's
having
a
so much
reunion.
fun.
All love,
This is
all
not.
goodness.
This is my first all-girl tour. I will say that.
Well,
It's
this is the
like-
first.
I think
Really?
it's all of
Yeah.
ours.
It's the
It's the first
It's
one making
the
history
first.
too.
Yes.
Big Kids is
Okay, that's what's
history.
up.
Wow.
This is history.
Yeah.
History.
First all
Yo, there's
girls.
so
That's
many
what ever.
songs between all of y'all.
So
that
many.
I'm coming to the show.
Good.
Are
Thank
you?
Thank you.
I came to y'all when I came to Nashville, but I'm coming to the show, and if you see a dude with the bald head acting up in the aisles, that's me.
Well, I don't know, because with that throat,
I mean, you ain't gonna call me to sing something?
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready though. I'm
Shout
ready.
out to Mona Scott Young. For
We love you, Mona.
She's a dragon.
She don't ever want to really
Yes.
fully come on camera, but she's always camera ready.
That's
You see what I'm
why.
saying? Always
She
camera
said, no, they're going to expect me to be on
Always ready,
stage.
period.
She's always ready. Period.
I gotta ask you, ladies, what does being at Black Music Honors mean to you? I mean, you all have been here before, you all have performed, you all have been honored.
Yeah.
Like, what does it mean coming here to this amazing event?
Well, let me just start and speak on behalf of 702. This is our 3rd time here,
Yeah.
which is a blessing. The first time we were here, we honored Escape, our other queens of R&B.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
That was such a blessing. Then the second time we were here, that was just last year.
Yeah.
We honored Misdemeanor Elliott.
Yes.
Okay, and gave the people a little where my girls at.
And had to hit on their feet too.
Oh, why? Thank you. And now to be here a 3rd time, being a part of this epic Queens of R&B tour, it's humbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's such a blessing. It's nothing short of a blessing. It's a pinch me moment because it's been 25 plus years for all of us. And so we're just grateful. We're so grateful to be able to contribute to Black music and be a part of Black
And
excellence.
it's almost like a family reunion of
Yeah.
some sort. Like
Yeah,
we
it
get we get to fan out. We saw Patrice Rushen.
Hello.
Yeah.
And that's
Had
a
a
big
moment.
deal for us. Like a lot of the younger artists don't really know I'm like,
Listen.
she is definitely somebody that you must know. Like she's contributed
They
so
listen
much
to her
this
samples.
music.
Yeah, they don't know to listen to her because them samples are in everything.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's a good day to be black.
It really is. It's a good day to be
Yeah,
black.
for sure.
It's a good day to be.
Well
All right,
said.
so we don't have too much time because
Kay is keeping us on point.
Kay is on point.
Kay is on it.
But what I love most about this is that I feel like with so much division happening online in the world, to see y'all coming together as groups, but as all the groups, is a powerful statement.
Absolutely. Yes.
I would love for y'all to talk to the artists out there, the groups especially out there that are dealing with it. Give some advice as y'all embark on a tour together with so much positivity. I feel it. I feel the positivity. What's some advice?
You kind of touched on it earlier.
Our legacy, your legacy is absolutely, and is more important than you think it is, and you owe it to the fans. Whatever you're going through internally, put that aside because all of that. I'll just say this: we lost one of the members of our groups, and we had to actually sit back and look at it and say, what's more important? Is it important for us to just go ahead and because both of us were ready, to just quit, but at the end of the day, it's our legacy. It's we owe it to our fans. We owe it to, and so do each of us.
Yes.
Total,
Yes,
Escape, SWV. We all owe it to our fans. So it's the legacy. So keep pushing because it's so much bigger than you.
And you're gonna go through things. You're gonna go through things. I think you have to always remember to go back to the moment where it was a dream. When you was that little girl,
That's right.
and you was
That's
like,
right.
"Oh my God, I want to be like her." And then when you get a taste of it, it becomes about us. No, you have to remember that it's about the people who brought you here in the first place, and those are those fans.
Absolutely.
And
It's never about
communication
you,
is
for
key.
sure.
Communication is key. If something's going on, instead of beefing online, talk to that person. Communication is key. Adults communicate. Kids fight.
That's it. Period.
Hello. Put that on a t-shirt. A lot of you need to hear that every single day. It's real talk.
It's so true.
It's real talk.
Even with the Escape and the Queens of R&B show, we was just going crazy and everybody was feeding. It was so divisive.
Yeah.
But we got together as women. We left. We put out the managers. It was just the six of us, and we got this thing together.
Yeah.
And we're
That's
here
commendable.
today.
If more people just got in a room together and talked it out instead of the technology
It
sometimes.
don't happen anymore. We talk to our friends, and
Right.
it just becomes
And
bigger
then
than
text
what
start
it
to
is. Yeah.
Like, why are you talking to me in all caps right now? Why am I getting too many exclamation points?
Yes.
So that
That's weird.
in person thing. There's so much
It's
advice for new
necessary.
artists out there.
Oh, listen, I'm not gonna start because I tend to. I'm just. They said it.
And we
Look,
got
they said it. They said it.
the card. Hey, look here. Don't make me put it high.
Queens of
Thank you.
R&B.com from when you're on the
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Queens of R&B. The tour
available.
is happening livenation.com.
That's
your
right.
tickets.
Get your tickets.
Your tickets. Don't be the person that's trying to outside trying to get
Yes.
your tickets. Don't be that person.
Become a part of history.
Ticketmaster.com.
Yes.
Livenation.com.
Yes.
We Sound Crazy. We'll
.com.
be backstage
Yes.
spilling all the love and tea at their show.
And we
The
gonna
tea.
Just as long as you
Crazy too with
communicate.
Love y'all.
We love y'all.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody that has
I
gotten
sound
tickets.
great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
We sound crazy.
We're still backstage at the Black Music Honors. We Sound Crazy. Oh my. We
Oh,
got
my.
on this couch right here.
There's some vocals on that couch.
There's vocals
right
on the
there.
couch.
Kim Burrell and Molly Music backstage. Welcome.
Now, y'all are friends. Yes. So this is just living room chat.
Yes.
Basically.
Nobody opens the way like Miss Burrell for me.
And
From the
that's-
jump to now, she gives it to me straight, and I always thrive when I take her advice.
Yeah, man.
I mean, when someone knows music and knows themselves that way, you should listen.
Yes.
And learn.
Thank you.
We learned a couple things in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
We learned a couple
Absolutely.
things in the studio. It works.
Absolutely.
And we need to get in again.
Oh, we must.
Y'all don't know.
What are y'all looking
Y'all ain't
forward
ready.
to tonight?
I'm looking forward to. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I want to watch the responses of the ones who are being honored because I want to know that they felt it.
Yeah,
Because if I don't feel like they felt it, I'm gonna do whatever I can before the night is over to say, hey, I'm gonna pick you up from where I thought you fell off.
Wow.
Because you deserve this night.
Yeah, man.
Honestly,
That's
why
a
I'm
great
here.
person. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
love
stand
that.
on that.
That's
I
great.
wanna be able to
Because
do
it really is about them feeling beloved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or we're just having another show.
It's not just a show.
Yeah, it's got to be a real thing. Tribute.
We've been talking a lot about just enjoying in the moment and celebrating your wins and being in the moment. So that's great advice.
Yeah, it's a time for that right
It
now.
is. It is.
I'm standing on the same stage as CeeLo, And I didn't know if that was possible 4 years ago. And I got to sing. So gotta do it.
What does Black Music Honors as an awards ceremony mean to you all? There's so many things, but this is for us, by us, in every way.
Black Music Honors is equivalent to brush your teeth. The soundtrack to life.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember not knowing and hearing, understanding music. I was a year and my dad recorded my response to music. I was addicted to Sanford and Son and the theme. And I hadn't quite turned one.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
He'll do it.
He'll bring it out of you.
Yeah.
And so it's my honor, my privilege. These kinds of nights reminds me of why the fight is so necessary, meaning I'm fighting forward for those who are still here, who's put a lot into it, because I'm at that age to do that. I'm 51. I've been at it 37, almost 38 years. And so I owe myself this presence, and I have to be in this environment. It says you paid attention. You did it right.
Attention.
When you still show up to say, I honor you. And tonight it's personal. It's for Bishop Hezekiah Walker for me.
It's personal.
Oh,
It's personal.
I didn't know. I'm a part of the Bootsy
Remember that?
tribute, so I didn't know. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
He and
gonna
I
go
are 30
crazy.
years deep. He came here. He buried one of his closest workers that's been with him over 30 years this morning.
Today?
He had to sit in that pain this morning, and he flew here to come here.
Miss-
He
I just got
believes in it.
chills.
So I got to give it all I got for
Miss
him.
Burrell, I gotta ask you. The Lord will make a way somehow.
That's the one we're doing.
Classic.
Thank you.
And I'm so excited to hear you do that too. What do you remember about the initial, just you coming to do that record?
I had to tell myself in the moment, boy, this is a big old 3 o'clock program at Radio City Music Hall, because that room made me feel small.
Yeah.
Because at that moment, at that time in my life, I had not been elevated and thought that I could be in these types of rooms and not owe about 5 explanations as to why. And that's a whole nother show, and I'll be back to talk
Yeah, we
about
can
Y'all
talk about
love
that.
this one. But I'm currently in a place that I'm so grateful that I've had a chance to do this, that I'm seeing it be done in the best way. To know that he was introduced to us singing a gospel song, but has the ability to cover Bootsy, I am proud.
brother.
I'm proud because he embraced the talent of it. And the God is still in it.
Yeah.
And now religion doesn't let me see it any other way.
I love that.
That's so good. Backstage, Kim Burrell, Molly Music, Black Music Honors, We Sound Crazy.
Yes.
Yay.
We sound crazy.
We're backstage at the Black Music Honors. We Sound Crazy. We got a legend with us, a choir master, and a good friend of mine.
Come on.
Ricky Dillard is with us.
Hey,
We Sound Crazy.
Man, the brethren are together. It's good to see y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see you.
And no
we
one
worked
dresses.
together in a few different buildings at this point.
Yes, we did, and still is.
Yes.
No one dresses like Dr. Dillard.
Yes.
Let's keep it real. Look at the sharpness.
Hey man, that's what I feel. I just get up and feel what I feel and put on what I feel.
Yes,
You know?
sir.
Yeah.
He basically said I woke up like this. That's what he just said to everybody out there. How are you feeling about Black Music Honors?
Man, tonight is going to be an incredible night, and I'm already enjoying what I'm seeing and feeling from the hearts of the people in this room and in this area. I mean, just to honor these legends, and I call them all the greatest of all time. I'm here to celebrate Bishop Hezekiah Walker along with all of the others, but I'm going to do a tribute to him tonight as I have watched his entire 30, 40-year career.
Wow.
The journey has been incredible, and he is deserving of this. He's given us some great music,
Yes, sir.
some great preaching, some great principles, and tonight we're going to call his name out and let the world know. If you don't know Bishop Hezekiah Walker, you're going to know him tonight, and all of the others.
You're going to know
I
tonight.
gotta ask you, aside, I know we're celebrating the musical legacy of Hezekiah Walker, but what does he mean to you as a person?
When I first began, Bishop Hezekiah Walker came to Chicago in '87, and he gave a testimony about his mother's death, that his mother died in his arms, and that they had kicked them out of the house, and how he had to really depend on God, and he asked God to let him work in music ministry or just ministry, period, full time. And I was working at a law firm, and the very next day, I prayed the same prayer and say, Lord, I want to work for you full time. And I entered into a choir competition, and I never went back to work again.
Wow.
And I have been working 35 years for me. For 35
And you've been having us barking ever since.
To God be the glory.
All that.
And Ricky, congratulations, 7 Stellar Awards
7.
nominations.
Yes, sir.
7.
Yes,
and I
sir.
think you got 7 Grammy nods as well. I mean, you just keep getting them, racking them up. Congratulations.
To God be the glory, man. I'm grateful for the love, the support, and the recognition.
And the longevity.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
longevity.
I'm here, and I'm still inspired to keep going.
Yeah.
I'm still
Yes.
wanting to do more. I still got more in me,
Yeah.
and you'll see more.
We want to see more.
Indeed.
We need a lot more from you.
Indeed.
We need
Indeed.
inspiration.
Backstage, Ricky Dillard. We Sound Crazy. Black Music Honors.
Hey.
We sound crazy.
We're still backstage at the Black Music Honors. We Sound Crazy. We're here with an amazing new group, new collective. They're called The Shy. They just opened the show, killed it.
Shut it down.
The Shy, Dave Hollister, Selena Johnson, and Carl Thomas.
Literally 3 of the best voices in the world.
Yeah.
Facts.
But I'm
Am I lying? Facts, right?
I'm just gonna agree.
Just saying.
I'm having wardrobe malfunction.
Literally 3 of the best on one stage, on one couch. How did this happen? How did The Shy come about? I need to know.
Man, back in 2009,
Dave.
Okay.
I just had a vision, to bring back, because at the time, our guy Gerald Levert had passed, and I wanted to bring back, the 3-man group, and call Carl. Carl was with it. We got Selena. Selena had been with it. And that was it.
He never let the idea die. Like, he came up with it, and me and Dave would have, different shows together and whatnot. And every time we saw each other, like, he never, ever let it die. Like, he kept it alive. He kept, like, hey, we're going to do this, And, man, he was so just serious, just real serious about it. And, we just kind of spoke it into existence. Lena just...
Lena brings people together.
Yes,
I definitely forced them to stop talking to me about it, and I made them come to Atlanta to record, because I told them.
Oh, she ain't playing.
I was like, guys, hello. I felt like a, it was weird, a publicist or something. It was very much, excuse me, do you have your flight? Next week at this time, what's your schedule? I was very much a personal assistant, but I'm a mother, so.
A personal assistant.
But hold on, she ain't just did tell us. She made me send your itinerary.
I needed ideas.
Man, but we kind of
I
need
needed
that,
the information.
Yeah.
But I wanted us to hear us because in my mind, I knew how beautiful, how powerful this is gonna be.
Yeah.
And so I wanted them to hear it with me. So, and I wanted to hear it. I wanted to see it happen in real time. And when we did, I feel like it was over after that.
What can the music fans expect from this collaboration?
Yes.
Oh, and me? No, Carl, it's your turn. Y'all gonna do work. This is getting out of hand.
Well, you can definitely expect a collage of all 3 of our dreams. I know I'm still very much a dreamer. I still have a lot of dreams and things that I want to accomplish in music. Lena is very much still a dreamer and still has things that she wants to accomplish, and Dave as well. And God blessed us to be able to put those dreams together and kind of translate that through sound. So the way that I look at us is I look at us like 3 prisms, and we kind of, we take in the energy, and it's our responsibility to take that energy and give that back to the source, back to God.
I love that. And that's why I want Carl to talk.
Correct.
See? Now,
prisms.
There's a lot of personality in this group, a lot of big voices. How do y'all decide who does what in the studio?
The songs really, honestly, when we're doing them, we can kind of hear who is who.
Right
know
away.
What I mean? We don't even have to kind of force it, because most of the stuff that we've been getting in sounds like this is Selena.
Yeah.
This is Carl. This is Dave. You know what I mean? So it really speaks for itself.
And can I just add to one of the most refreshing things about The Shy for me is that there are no egos.
Exactly.
And everybody understands how dope they are within themselves, and then we understand how dope each other is, And so everybody just be like, well, you do it. Well, you do it. Well, I don't care. I do it.
And everyone can do it.
And everyone can do it. And then there's that.
That's funny you say that. Because we literally sometimes get stuck going in the booth like, okay, but you said
Carl can do that part. But Dave gonna make everybody do his stuff.
What you mean?
Dave is lazy. Dave be like, oh yeah, no, y'all sound good on that. Nah, that's good. Y'all should do that.
Look at him.
I feel like Phil's being quiet, right?
But I've known them. This is such a dream come true.
Right.
I've known Dave since I was 12.
Wow.
I've known Selena since R&B Divas, and I promoted Carl's first record. We were on the road together.
Absolutely.
We did.
This really goes way back.
Yeah.
I was saying off camera that Carl is literally my first placement as a songwriter ever.
I just thought you
That's
should.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
remember that record.
Yeah, that's
Which
nuts,
record?
man.
It was I just thought you should know.
Oh man.
Just don't stop.
Hey.
Through the door.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that sound good already.
You care for me. Come on, Layla Hathaway in the background.
Yes.
I gotta ask y'all, why was it important to kick this off here at Black Music Honors?
That's a good question.
Well, we actually didn't have. I'm gonna keep taking it because y'all be doing this. I hate them. In my opinion, because they got them too. I just think that everything that has happened so far since Dave asked me to do this, and since I was able to connect with Carl and Dave together, we have our own feed and all of that. God has been moving, and because you know how when God wants it to be done, it goes smooth. So I'm here at We Sound Crazy for my interview. And I mentioned to all of you, because I know the relationships that you all have with them, and I knew that you'd be excited about what we're doing. And I say, all right, but you can't tell nobody, Phil, because Dave will get mad. I said, so you got to call them and ask them before you say something. But I just wanted y'all to know because that's fun. But I will tell y'all a little secret. I'll drop a bomb for y'all. I don't know if I should. Well, I'll drop a bomb. I just won't say the name.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
Huh? Say it? You think you think they'll be upset? Well, I'm getting ready. Look. Speaking of music and R&B, I'm getting ready to be in a group.
A group?
What?
Whoa.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
I'm the only girl.
Whoa.
Do tell.
Right.
It's myself,
Yeah.
Dave Hollister, and Carl Thomas.
Oh, we about to get some
Wait a minute.
singing.
Come on now.
All three of y'all singing.
And it's
Fools.
called The Shy.
Oh, that's
That's
cold.
cold.
Because we're all from Chicago.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they said I could say it, but I'm going to blame it on Leisha. She said I could say it.
If y'all don't call us for a song,
right?
It just God needed that to happen because Phil is working with Black Music Honors and was able to spearhead us opening
Destiny.
Black Music Honors.
That's big.
That's nothing but God. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, and then for us to be able to debut this way, again, that's what God wanted. We had no idea. We just knew this is a group, this is what we want to do. We're excited about it. But right now I just feel like God is just saying, do this, and we're going, oh, okay. And because everybody loves him so much, they can hear the Holy Spirit real good. So the discernment is high. So it'd be like, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And we'd be like, okay. That's just my opinion. I think the Lord is turning up right now.
But, a good thing I just wanted to add is that, the way that I look at all three of us, everybody here, you're familiar with how each one of us was introduced, and we kind of survived the great R&B war. You know what I mean?
Still surviving.
The great, you're looking at three survivors when you look at us right now. And we each one of us has, made mistakes in the business, and we've learned how to correct those mistakes. And the great thing about us coming together is that we get to come together at a time and point when all of those mistakes are corrected, and we get to come and do things the right way. You know what I mean? And the way we want to do it on our own terms. And that's just what's really, special for me.
It's a good time too because we needed some good examples of singing, performing,
All
records,
together.
all together, harmonizing. That's the art that I don't want to die. With all this, there's so much cool stuff out there, and the technology's doing stuff. But like, three killer singers get in a room and learning how to do it together. If they see y'all doing it, then they'll try to do it, which will do a lot for music coming forward.
Yes.
You gotta have the example out there to do it.
And I gotta tell you, I had the pleasure of hearing some music. It's pretty fire. So
So on your podcast, you asked if we would work on it, and the answer is yes. And then Phil called after, who's like, yo, So yeah, you were serious, right? I was like, yeah, we're serious. So literally, whenever y'all ready, we down.
Well, you ain't got to instruct me. That's the only thing you got to do.
Wait. Don't threaten me with listen. I'll send Lena my itinerary. I'll send her the flights. I'll send you the flights.
And then I'm sending it to Tyrone because I'm sick of it. It's too much work.
We just want to make sure that we always share the love. Y'all can come back anytime. Together.
How about we have them come back for the album? Like, I like to talk about the album, like an on-air listening party.
Listening party. I would
listening
love
party.
We Sound Crazy listening
A Nashville
party.
listening party. Let's do that.
That would be so dope. In
That'd be
Nashville?
dope. Yeah, in
That'd be
Nashville.
so
That'd be
fun.
crazy.
I love
House of
Nashville.
Blues.
Yeah, we could.
Foundation room.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
And get them people.
Are we
turned
speaking
up.
this into existence
Right now?
We are.
Yes, cameras right now.
Y'all don't want to know what God likes to do down to
Doing it
these
again,
moments.
Dave.
Nah,
Man, listen.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
So much more to come.
So much more to come. Thank you so much, Dave Hollister, Selena Johnson, Carl Thomas, collectively known as The Shy. We Sound Crazy. We're Backstage.
Yeah.
Black Music Honors.
Peace.